Hey guys, happy Motivational Monday. Let me just catch my breath. I ran up them stairs and honestly, one second y'all. I caught my breath. Okay. Whew. So listen what we're going to talk about today. Here's what we're going to talk about today. Okay, so listen y'all. What I want to talk to you guys about is dimming your energy for people. Dimming your light for people. A lot of us, we don't even know that we're dimming our light for people. Literally, I talk fast, let me calm down. Oh, before I even get to this, let me just tell you something. Listen, I just saw the number 89. Whoa! Y'all, the Lord just showed me 89. That may resonate with y'all. I know that resonates with me. 89. Okay. Thank you, Father. Thank you. Oh, I just saw an orb too. Okay, listen. So, we dim our lights for everybody. We always dim our lights for people. We don't even know we're dimming our lights for people. Listen, why is it when someone's energetic, they're giddy, they're happy, why is it people always assume that was someone either being drunk, being on drugs, or something being wrong with that person? Why can't someone just be happy? Just be happy. Why can't it be, oh, the person skipping across the street and singing? Why can't it just be this person's just naturally happy? Oh, look at this person, you know? Listen, let me tell you guys a story. I think it was 2014. My ex-best friend, we were walking across the street and this guy was playing Pharrell, right? Happy. And I'm telling you guys, I got hit with this electric energy and I'm just walking. And I had this energy all day, okay? This was the Lord giving me this energy, okay? And I've always been like that. Those who know me from since I was a kid, they know I'm just naturally energetic. I'm always just on the go. I'm always singing. I'm always dancing. That's just who I am, right? And I'm pretty sure a lot of you guys are like that too. But a lot of things may have happened to make you guys kind of hide away and not want to be yourself. And it could be the smallest simple comments. It could be the little naysayers. It could be little smart remarks from family. But let me tell you something. I was walking across the street. Pharrell was playing. And wait. Let me change my shirt because I don't know what it is about black. It looks good, but I gotta change my shirt to something more fun. You know what I mean? And that's what y'all should do. Y'all should change your clothes, and wear bright colors. Bright colors with patterns, unless you have to wear a straight black or a straight white or, just a blank shirt, then fine. But one second. Back. See what I mean? Now I feel more lively, I feel more energetic, and and sometimes it just takes the simplest things to bring a smile on our face. But listen to this though. So I'm walking across the street and Pharrell was playing, and because I was with my ex-best friend at the time, she knows my personality, so I'm walking across the street and I'm dancing. You know the song Happy? I'm dancing. I'm looking at the guy in the car and I'm look at me, I'm happy, And I didn't care what nobody thought about me. I didn't care because that's just naturally how I am. I'm just super hyper. I talk fast, all of that, right? And I've been trying to work on my vocabulary and all that, yeah. But I'm walking across the street and I'm just happy. The guy's looking like I'm crazy. He's just and my best friend at the time, she was just that's just how she is. That's how she naturally is, right? And I noticed that I had that energy still. I had that electric. I don't know what it is, but I feel when it comes to children of God, we just have that electric energy. We're just ready to have fun. We're just charged up all the time. The Lord always gives us energy to get things done, and so after that, there's been times where I would be around my family members and I'm just playing music and I'm dancing in the kitchen. I'm having a good old time, and then they'll look at me like what's wrong with you? Why are you acting like that, right? And the thing about it is that I always hid my personality around certain family members, and I noticed that I did because I was always being put down. I was always being put down, or there was always something negative coming out. So it's I was afraid to be myself, because if I'm being myself and somebody always has something negative to say when I'm hiding who I really am, I'm not going to be myself. Because if I be myself in front of you, you're gonna tear me down while I'm being myself, and I'm really not going to want to be myself, right? So I was kind of hiding my personality, hiding myself in I almost said a treasure box. I don't know why. A treasure box. So I was hiding myself in a treasure box, and I feel all of us, we do that. We hide ourselves in a treasure box, and we kind of hide the keys somewhere, right? And so growing up now, I went through a lot more trauma to the point where I was even more afraid to be myself. I was afraid to just be Stephanie. I'm naturally energetic. I'm naturally goofy, right? And then on top of that, the trauma I've been through kind of like made me like close up a bit. You know, the heartbreaks I've been through made me close up a bit. A lot of times I just didn't want to be myself anymore because I didn't feel like I was accepted. I put a message on Patreon the other day about this message of acceptance, and God was speaking to me because I was laying on the bed and I was talking to God and I was getting emotional. I started crying, but it was happy tears. It wasn't sad tears. It was happy tears. And I started thinking about all the times where I had to hide myself away from people. You know, where I had to protect Stephanie. I'm like, I gotta protect Stephanie. I can't show who I really am. I can't show my face to the world like that. You know, I can't be myself to the world like that, because growing up, me being myself, I was accused of being extra or really dramatic, all of that, right? Yeah, and that's why I'm like, why is it when people are being themselves, they're accused of being extra, they're accused of being overly dramatic, they're accused of being crazy, they're told they're being on something, you know, like they're on something, or they're drunk, or they're high or something, and it's like, why can't someone just be energetically happy, you know? And I feel like that's how we're all supposed to be as human beings, but a lot of things that happen in our life, responsibilities, trauma, all that stuff that happens, it makes us want to lock ourselves away, you know, and not want to be ourselves. And then before you know it, we get so accustomed to the person that is locked away, we forget who we are. We forget who we are, right? And so I was talking to my patrons the other day about the conversation I was having with God, and I was telling God, I'm like, God, thank you for accepting me. Thank you for accepting me for who I really am, because God knows me for real. Like, God knows I'm crazy. Like, I'm the one that's gonna fall down the stairs, trip up the stairs. You know, I'm gonna leave the key inside the door. Like, that's who I am. You know, I'm gonna be turning on music and dancing to Disney music all day. Like, I like Disney, right? And I'm not ashamed to say I like Disney music. Like, my big 31-year-old self, I love Disney music. And what? And it was just like, I was having a conversation with God. I'm like, God, thank you for not thinking I'm crazy. You know what God said to me? He said, I accept you. I've been accepted you. I accept you for who you are. I made you. I created you. I gave you this electric fire, this electric energy. I gave that to you. I gave that to you. Hence why it made so much sense why growing up, I felt like everyone was trying to dim my light. I feel like every time I was trying to be myself, somebody was trying to dim my light, made me not want to accept myself, because I felt like me being myself was not good enough. Because when I was trying to be myself, I was told I was crazy, I was told I'm too hyper, all of that. And then me locking myself up away from the world like that, I ended up losing myself a bit, right? So with that being said, I want to tell y'all, don't be afraid to be yourself. Do not be afraid to be yourself. The more you lock yourself up away from the world, the worse it's going to be. If you're naturally goofy, if you're energetic, if you have a lot of energy, then let it go. Let it go. Be yourself. Be yourself. If you want to dance in the grocery store, dance in the grocery store. Guys, I used to be dancing on the aisles in the grocery store. People are like, okay, she's on drugs. And it's like, no, I'm just happy. Last year I did a video on my channel and I was so goofy and giddy. No, it wasn't last year, it was 2019. I was so goofy and giddy, and someone in the comment section said, what are you on? And I'm like, damn. Like, I'm literally just showing myself now, and I'm literally like excited. Like, I'm high off life. I'm just happy, and that's what happens. God will give us like a boost of energy at certain times, and we'll just be like electric, just on fire. There's no music and you just want to dance. You know? And she's like, what are you on? And I was like, damn, now I can't even. The next video I did after that, I had to dim my light a bit. I had to simmer. I'm like, let me simmer down a bit. I can't be as goofy. I can't be as hyper. I can't be as energetic as I want to, because not everyone's going to accept that. So again, I had to dim my light. You know, I would make videos and people were like, on my Instagram stuff, they're like, oh, you're so extra. And I'm like, whoa, okay. And I barely posted on Instagram. So I hid away from Instagram for a bit, and I stopped posting, and the 1 or 2 times I would post, they would have something to say about my personality, just me being myself. And I'm like, damn, I barely even post like that, right? So that's an example of people trying to dim your light, and they may not even know they're dimming your light. It just may be that they're not as energetic as you, they're not as outgoing as you, or it's a situation where they are, but they chose to hide themselves in that treasure chest, right? And they may have lost the key. Y'all may have hit the key, but they may have lost the key. Period. Right? So they may have lost the whole key, and you're just like, damn, my treasure chest is open, light shining on it, everything, and you so okay then. And then you close the treasure chest. And then guess what? What you're doing now is you're practicing, you're getting yourself accustomed to hiding yourself from the world, locking your gems away. Your gem is your personality. Your gem is you. So now you're gonna lock your gems away because someone else doesn't like how bright your gem is. They don't like how bright you are. So now you want to lock yourself away. Why not show the world the personality God gave you? Why not show the world who you are, who makes you you? What makes you unique? You know what I mean? Sometimes we end up going into a job interview and we're like, oh, I really want this job. You know what I mean? Because you're like, I want this job. I need the income. And then, you end up, getting the job. And then while you're in the workplace, you may have this beaming light. You just may be someone that just walks in the room and lights up a whole room. And then because nobody else can really stand it, they pick on you. They're always nagging you. Oh, you gotta do this, or you forgot to do that. And doing whatever they can to make your energy just go like a deflated balloon. Just, And before you know it now you're not comfortable in the workplace anymore. Now you don't want to be there anymore. And then now you become a bit insecure because you're feeling like you're not accepted by the world. You are accepted by the world. Who cares if people think that you're too hyper, or you gotta be on medication, or you do drugs, or you drink a lot. They're gonna say whatever they want to say to hinder your growth, one. And so you can't shine. Period. So the only way you're going to be able to be yourself is just by not caring and just being yourself. Period. A lot of people are like, oh, I'm like that. I don't care what people think about me. But as soon as we're outside and we're in a store and we hear music playing and we're like about to dance, we kind of like, yeah, so we do care. Yeah, there's a time and place for everything. I get it. But what's wrong with really just having a good time in public? Why every time when someone's happy or smiling, people have to think something negative? Why can't it just be this person's just having a good day? This person's happy. When I go through a drive-through at Starbucks and I hear the guy saying, hi, what may I take your order? And I'm like, oh, I like your energy. I'm like, give me some of your energy. Share it with me. I'm not going to sit there and be like, oh, he's too hyper. What is he on? No. Like, that's the problem. Like, society has taught us to lock up ourselves. To lock up who we really are. To not be happy. And guess what will happen when you are your electric self? You're gonna meet people who are electric just like you. That's when you guys are kind of like, you're giving each other that adrenaline rush. You're like, oh, I love that person's energy. Like, I want to chill around them. I want to be around them. I want to work with them. All that, But then when you lock yourself up away in that box, you're attracting people who also lock themselves up in a box. And sometimes you're meant to be around people who are locked in a box because you're meant to motivate them to take themselves out that box. So I'm here to tell y'all, if you have an energetic personality, if you are outgoing, if you're goofy and all of that, who cares? Be yourself. Be you. You're a child of God. God gave you that energy for a reason. You're electric for a reason. Don't hide yourself away from nobody. Period. And then guess what will happen as well? Once you are your electric self, you will attract everything else that is electric. It's like, thank you. Everything. Down to your boo. Okay, down to your boo. Your boo's electric too, probably, right? But yeah, just be yourself, y'all. Be yourself, okay? So I will see you guys later. Yeah, be yourself. Wake up, get things done. And sometimes people get envious of that. They get envious of the fact that you have so much energy. And it's like, they want your energy. It's like, I want that type of energy out. So they'll purposely try to drain you. And that's like the energy vampires and all of that. And the devil will use people to do that. It's like, but you have to know when you're around someone that's like that. You gotta use your discernment. You'll know when you're around someone like that. Yeah, people can have a bad day. Don't just judge someone and say, you're having a bad day, so you're an energy vampire. No. They could be just having a bad day. You have bad days too. Don't judge. But you have to use your discernment to know if someone is really trying to dim your light, okay? Because you'll know. Because every time you act as yourself and you're just like doing whatever you want to do and being you, they'll have something negative to say about it. And you're like, I'm not even doing nothing. I'm just dancing, or I'm just happy. And sometimes what happens is you start hanging around people who are not like that, right? Or who may have lost the key. And then what happens is you end up being yourself, and then they're like, what's wrong with you? Why? Because you were never able to be yourself in front of them. So when they see who you really are, they think something's wrong with you. That's how you know you may have been hanging around the wrong people, or that's how you know you may have locked yourself up away for too long. You know, because I'm telling you, when you're around the right people, they'll look at you and kind of roll your eyes like, oh, here we go again. There she go again. That's just who she is. That's just who he is. You know what I mean? And they'll accept you. When God said, child, I accept you, I was like, yes, the Lord accepts me. And, you know, I started crying, but I was crying happy tears because I was like, I'm back. I'm back. Because I'm like, I went through my deliverance and everything. And I was like, Stephanie's back. She's back. Like, she's not locking herself from nobody. Period. Yeah, I talk fast. I'm still working on that, you know. But I got some things I got to work on. I'm not perfect. But overall, it's like, I feel so alive again. You know, I feel so alive. Like, I feel so good. Like, I just feel like, you know, God is just protecting my energy, because at the time I had to lock it away because, you know, everything that was going on. But now I feel good. Now I feel like I can be myself again. You know what I mean? And the real ones rock with me. That's how I see it, you know?
I got kids to feed. I got enemies. I got God's gift, so they envy me. Got some.
Tell the hater them for Guan. Say for Guan. Say Guan, man. Say Guan. Say Ulana. Say. Say me too nice. Say bye. Say bye. Say bye. Look how cute he is, y'all. Isn't he so cute? This is my baby. Isn't he cute? Leo, you're so cute. Oh, that's how you feel? Bye. That's how you feel? Bye then. Bye.